Dispose of this annoyance at once.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let Me Play It For You for Danganronpa. Yeah. So when last left off, this happened. And I'm, like, near certain that it's either a suicide or Aoi did it. Or Hina did it, because that seems to be the way this is going. Last time, started the investigation. I think I got everything in this room. Yes, now let's go find people to talk to. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Oh, great. So the other two, you mean Hiro and fucking Toko. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds, what's up, girl?
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was
Yeah, you look like
hoping to talk to you about
you
something.
look like your dog just died.
Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
Byakuya already told me that she'd asked to meet with him. Ah, you stupid asshole. Yeah, most things are with you. Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? Oh? Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept that as fact. Okay, then fucking... With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Something I kind of just noticed. Like, I play Phoenix Wright games and stuff, and I'm usually terrible at them, and in terms of, like, especially deducing shit. I've gotten better with this one. I still won't say good, because I still fail a lot. But I feel like I do better in this than I do in Phoenix Wright games. I think that's because I'm actually spending the time to, like, read everything out. Like, verbalize it and not just fucking blast through it like I do in that game. I press the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know?
Sabra? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check with something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
All of these fuckers. They got no poker face. Even that poker bitch didn't. Like, you get her fucking deep enough and then just, nope, she's dead. Just fuck it. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, so you met with her, okay. But didn't she write you a note?
How about that?
Oh god, Hiro. You fucking putz. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually, don't look at me.
While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Maybe check your room that we're in front of? With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Oh, is it now? Trash.
What?
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? We are going to go to the chem lab first. Oh, good. Byakuya is there. Sup, shitlord?
What?
That boot, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Fuck him. Don't take any of me shit, Makoto. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. It's not that big. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like it looks like looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? Wait, that's powder? I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh, this is poison. Great. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle with a label on it. Chem C4. Well, that is actually some useful information that you did not need to offer up, Byakuya, so I'm suspicious. Then this powder must have been spilled.
In other words,
If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Fuck. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. By we, do you mean me? With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. I then proceeded to stab him in the fucking throat. Okay. So I got to work. Before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Fuck you, buddy!
I see.
Wait, you needed a literal hand-drawn picture to fucking get that all set up? Really, dude?
I see. It's certainly possible.
No.
What?
How about go fuck yourself? I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Don't fucking... That shit is deadly. Unfortunately. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay, so the powder is separate from the bottle. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. I'd probably take a good hard look at that powder. Bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. Tells the remains of the broken bottle, and I forgot to mute my phone. The powder was labeled Chem C4. And it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only left them on the left side of the room. Left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Okay, let's look at the shelves. On this shelf is... one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poison and other other stuff. All the containers in the shelf are labeled with the letter C and the number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit Section C. Let's see, what's on this shelf? These are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. Except for the fucking C9. Yes, this part A. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle on here that's labeled Chem C9. Did someone have put it there by accident? Unless they're hero, I don't fucking think so. So on this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals and I have no idea what they are. Okay, science. Yay, I'm tired. Bitch, he is a high school student.
What?
No, it does, but not knowing what a reagent isn't gonna hurt you that much.
That's fine.
And bitch, I went to university for science shit. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. So yeah, they're still all B's. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Alrighty then. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. Look, he was put in those 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. What concerns me is that in Section A, there's a bottle with labels from Section C. What was that bottle of poison? What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Alrighty. Already taking a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alrighty. Later, bitch. I've got fucking nothing to say to you. Fucking jackass. Down to the 3rd floor. Yeah, it is the 3rd floor. Sometimes the camera movement in this, I haven't done it in a while. It gives me motion sickness. Just weird vertigo shit.
Hey.
Yeah, well, pretty good. Byakuya is still a cunt. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
Even though I'm pretty sure Hiro did. Ugh. Yeah, Hiro. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Oh, nice. Alrighty. So, Sakura is dead baby. According to Kyoko, there's something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
I'm not staring off into space. I'm staring off into fucking meat. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
A word? Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
Then, how can you?
So...
Oh? What?
Hey.
She's from that wanted meat locker where she's just touching grandma. Her shoes?
Correct.
Oh yeah, I do. That shit's dangerous. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see. Hey. It's true.
Well, let me just look at it, please.
It would seem...
Don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh, 2 blows, you say? 2 blows?
Indeed. Correct.
Huh.
It's true.
So, 2 blows to the head, powder in the shoes, and no blood on either one of her hands. I can't believe she was able to learn all of that just by looking at her body. Ugh. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Well, you could too if you're not. We weren't such a little fucking puss. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Only seen blood Sakura's. That's strange if true. Why is it so far away from where she died? Oh, look at the magazine shelf. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
Yeah, you're right. Picked up the Averna magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Kyoko, is this?
So...
A dying message.
However...
But we know it wasn't Sakura who did it. Because she doesn't have blood in either one of her hands. Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
No. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
No. No, no, no. Hina, honey, please. I can see why you would think that, but... It just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. That T's weird. I think Kyoko said she'd found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. There are two missing. The Knight and the Queen.
Hey,
There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Oh, sorry, that's her. A correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? I'm too lazy to do real detective work.
so-
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? Well, that's nice. Only to a degree.
Hey,
Okay, what's that? Yeah, sure, bro. Whatever, just don't hit me with it, please. An experiment?
anyway,
Please tell me I have to put it together. Huh? Are you sure you want to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck him.
So then,
Fuck that shit, Lord. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but I'm a toady. What choice do I have? I better just do it. Otherwise she'll beat me again. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up,
so then,
she went to get glue. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
Oh, scale, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Why do you want to do that? So we're going to weigh it, as well as weigh the bottle itself,
listen,
and the Monokuma mini. Even.
in other words,
The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Oh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? Because it's 2 bottles.
I knew it.
What?
In other words, hey,
Call on me, you say? Want to come a battle experiment? Trial time?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
I'm feeling you, brother.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Get hypey, motherfuckers. Get hypey.
See you soon.
It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Wow. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Protagonist. And away we go. Oh, wow. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... just...
what?
We just stepped in here and just... there's so little people. I remember that fucking first trial and how fucking packed this room was. And now, there's barely anybody.
Yes, indeed.
There's literally 6 of us, soon to be 5. Wait, how are you talking emoticons?
Yes, indeed. I can't wait! I can't wait!
Wait, how are you speaking? Yeah, fucking... You're speaking words, you don't have a display, so what the fuck?
Just the worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
I love how every word out of Hero's mouth essentially incriminates himself. Yeah, okay, so my big 3. My 3 fucking things, I believe, are it is either Hiro, Hina, or Sakura herself. That person is here? That person is one of us? Hiro's like a loose suspect.
Hey,
Yeah, Hiro's a loose suspect. I think he's too incompetent to actually kill anybody. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all-too-familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Egypt-themed. Huh. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left.
Now then.
Yup. This is gonna be good. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Blah, blah, blah. A deadly class trial. Ha ha ha! Yes. Save this shit, son. Alright, let's go over what we know so far. The victim was Sakura Ogami. Time of death was estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. I believe we discovered it around 1. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Rec room door. Door was jammed from the inside. Sakura's body. Sakura's found dead, seated in a chair, slumping forward like a Shida no Joe. Traces of blood could be found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there were no injury or indication as to why she would vomit blood. Blood stained over by the magazine rack. Some candy. Glass shards from 2 bottles, but only 1 figurine. Empty protein drink on the floor. And the broken glass was found underneath it. Handprints inside the lockers. Awie's account that Sakura had written notes. The actor's account that he had gotten a note but didn't go to meet her. Toko's account that she'd gotten the note but didn't meet her. Pocket trash. Yellow powder in her shoe. Summary thing. Experiment, the dying message. Chem lab shelves, source the powder, and the powder in the footprint powder. Okay. Do I have any skills that I'm not using or that are new? Nope, I'm good to go. So, whew, let's do this. Here we go, motherfuckers.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out
Yeah, we know all this. Who the fuck made
then
this?
only they will receive
Why Egypt?
punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
The fuck we do, bitch.
Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Alright, what do we got? Awie's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Shit.
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had a you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't...
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Dicks.
Low.
Missed it.
That's about as low as you can get.
Okay.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's
Damn it, you
low.
dickhole.
That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, I keep fucking missing it.
One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha, bitch. Finally.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? What do we got? Pocket trash. There's something about Hero.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Looks like some fucking polka dot shorts or whatever.
White with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Oh my god.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
I stole those fuckers because I won't get
Piece, Hiro?
fat.
Where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
I don't remember every time
The
some
last
bitch
time
gave
you
me a
saw
Snickers.
Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason to know that is when Sakura got that candy.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
Word.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yes.
sudden hostility.
Channeling
I just
Mondo.
talked, that's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh, Dip?
Proof? What are you talking about?
Actually, here's the
I'm
thing.
talking
So,
about her shining message.
Genocide Jack and Genocide Jill kind of have. Sorry, Genocide Jill and Toko are kind of
At
different
the scene of the
people.
crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
And, well,
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
shut up, Hero. Christ.
Hero, hold on.
Thank you.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Shit.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. When Kyoko found the message, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko,
Yeah, had to read that a couple
you
seconds.
found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
How could you have seen it if it was in the closed magazine, you shit? There's definitely something strange about that. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case... that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Alright, what game this time? Oh, still it's the regular old non-stop debate. Non-stop debate.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Nope, fuck.
Shoot!
Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away
Fuck.
on the magazine shelf.
Shoot!
Ah, God damn it.
I can tell you exactly.
Okay, let me just
when I
run through
found
this
the
again.
Ogre's body.
And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine tucked when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, after the investigation had begun.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Fuck, okay, I'm an idiot. I forgot about a whole... I forgot about a mechanic. Fuck.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you it was only after
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it's wrong.
I completely forgot that that was a fucking mechanic.
when Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because
all you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is!
Vienna
Toko!
sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
We cannot.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Nah, bruh.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Nothing you've ever said has been right. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Fuck,
The
what's...
end is nigh. Show
Damn
me
it.
the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Okay, fuck.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I forgot how to reload too. I'm bad at this game, everyone. All one of you.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could
One of the
very
killers.
well have written it himself.
That too.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
There are motorcycles outside racing, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
I mean, if Byakuya could do it, so can I, bruh.
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Oh, did you? Well, yeah, actually. Oh, Sakura, you were the best.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Murder. Okay, yeah,
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try
I'm leaning
to
more and
kill
more
me.
towards suicide.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
And it did nothing.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, if he actually did do it, he will be dying.
That's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Damn, bitch, you are murder
We're
crazy.
ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it the hero didn't? What is it the hero did that doesn't make sense? Why didn't you suck your finger? Why the magazine was hidden?
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he
Yeah,
would
why?
lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah, I killed her, but I didn't like hide the dying message or whatever, bruh.
He's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Byakuya.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Then it was probably Byakuya, because he's a little shitbag.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh yeah, it could have been Toko. I guess.
I got it!
I mean, if you want to be all logical about it,
Right?
not just shit on Byakuya.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important... That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
There were 2 bottles worth of glass.
I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just...
Yeah, she had the fucking poison drink.
Believe it.
Fucking
Hiro, tell us what happened
push the
one more time.
chair in front of the door with the bottle on it.
Go through it once more. It should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Non-stop
Just
debate,
tell us
motherfucker.
what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Ooh, God.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the...
Yeah, okay, I need to actually look these over. Trace of blood were found in her mouth. No powder and Kyoto investigation summary.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I got hit twice.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Someone else hit her again.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Because of the weight of the fucking glass, bitch.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
So the chess pieces were meaningless, I guess.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
That I still don't get.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf.
Wait,
right?
that's it? Just the fact that there were once 6 bottles?
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Chess pieces.
If you look at
Or
what
spacing.
the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah, chess pieces. Oh, right. Okay. Yay. Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be if the object. Okay, yeah, just tell me. Chess piece. Come on, give me a C. No, S. Come on, S. P, E, and then, E.
Now I understand.
I'm a word boy!
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Don't you have it
What's that?
in like a bag?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
I don't have anything to say during all this kind of dancing, because the music is fucking dope.
Missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Come on, girl, keep up.
Yeah, shogi is way
We are
better.
literally spoon feeding this to you.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Not so fast, bitch.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It's all broken bullshit. He was broken. Just
The
breaking.
bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Just smacked the bitch over the head with it.
Evidence at the scene that supports it.
That too.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
The broken bottle found at the scene. Through an experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Oh.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There were 2 attackers.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
I'm liking how this is more of like an
Given all
actual
the evidence,
exchange.
this is the only
Like, I
possible
found out some
conclusion.
stuff that Kyoko doesn't know,
The killer wanted
and I'm
to
helping.
make
I'm
it
actually
look
like
there was only
learning
one attack,
things.
so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Kind of showing Makoto developing as an investigator, I guess.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
I don't know.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Also wanted to do it a lot, bruh.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You just remembered this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Fuck you for making me agree with Byakuya for once.
Killed someone? I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Yeah, they were never tight to begin with, bro, and I'm back to hating you.
Where the heck did you disappear to?
Into the locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Yes, fucking yes, bro. So, you So you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Oh, good. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply by pressing the LB button. That. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is at the kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well, thanks for that, I guess. Well then, good luck and have fun.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! That's enough!
This should prove it.
Boom! Okay, got it. Oh, thank fuck. I still forget how to reload.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah, Will.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
That was fast.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yeah, when your
Then
master told
you
her.
killed Sakura.
Nah.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Sick, anyone got any fucking pepper? Huh? Her? You mean, there we go.
Guess it's back!
What's up, girl?
It was your fault after all.
How you doing?
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights!
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
She's in the zone.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
She's thorough, but not that thorough, I guess.
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Too bad, bitch. She already got her claws in.
Such a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Slow your fucking roll. God
What's wrong?
damn
Come on, everyone.
woman.
We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Yeah.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Yeah, I'm sticking with Sakura. Assuming this is a...
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Assuming this is a status thing.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the show.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
I noticed from the fucking jump, just Makoto's a fucking idiot.
I'm a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves the attacker was in front of the thing.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
And she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
But why though?
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Fair point.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
That part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nope.
While everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because the locker was open.
I got it!
Okay, that was worded weird.
Even
That was worded
before we
weird.
opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously, Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Nowhere.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Oh. You're so adorable for a murder person.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what
I'm
else
fucking
could have killed
flip-flopping.
her.
Fucking flip-flopping.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
It's either she killed herself or Hina accidentally killed her by spilling the shit.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Yeah, so it's the yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Well, fuck.
Shoot!
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
Okay, so it was the vomiting blood thing. I couldn't just jump straight to the powder. Because the powder might be bullshit. Who the fuck knows?
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Nah.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
It's part of the job,
No,
I'm assuming.
I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Chemicals.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
It's my turn to build a comic at the end about all this shit, you fuckers.
Explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chem C9.
The poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where did you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Like the powder.
That's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Not really. Says it on the bottle. Okay, he found it in Section A, but it comes from Section C. On the same shelf as supplement, a positive Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison up to his lips. And...
Master!
Wait, did they swap out fucking C9 for the protein? But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was all calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
No, I still think we can make him spit it out. Hey, fucking... Yeah, Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of contents with one finger. Anyway, hey, Hiro, shove your dick down his throat. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. I mean, like, conversely, the protein powder must have been in... Could it be? Alright, Hangman's Gambit. Protein drink. I don't need these, I don't need this many Ds. Oh. N. Protein drink.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison
Okay, this is
bottle,
seeming less.
it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein.
So it was Hina.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
I'm fucking terrible at these.
Crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Look at the scene.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
Oh, fuck.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Poison. Poison.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Ah, fuck. It's Hina.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
It has to be. Footprints in the powder.
I got it!
They're back at full. Yay!
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Wait, she had that powder on her shoe.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
But why would they need to switch the bottom?
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
What?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Then why go through the...
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people who wear sneakers are... I guess Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
That was one of my first 3 guesses.
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Also, why did she feel the
Because they
need
were
to
so
take
close.
all of the
Sakura
protein
didn't think
powder
twice about it when
and
Hina
take all of the
handed her
poison
the
and
cup.
switch them in both bottles when you went to do it yourself?
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
To be fair, none of you were doing a great job fucking...
Coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
None of you have been fucking showing any reason for us to not believe it was you.
Is it true? Did you really...
Other than, of course it wouldn't be you. You're too much of a cunt to be a murderer.
And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
So I spent the next
But
hour
when I went to get the powder from the chem lab,
strategically switching out the fucking bottles.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
and then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
And so far you failed every time, bro.
A person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Wait, fuck. Oh, okay. Fuck, yeah.
You say that, but I'm still
was right the first
not
time.
convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Sakura did kill
Don't
herself.
misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
The fuck I can't? Yellow powder on the goddamn shoes.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Even ignoring the fact that
I have horrible faith in myself, but I was right the first time. God damn it.
Doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
The fuck it
Hina,
don't.
Please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Do we have a time limit on these? Why is everybody?
There's nobody else.
It is
to
your
suspect.
life
Nobody
on
else
the
could have
line, you
possibly done
fucking
it.
people.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison, then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Because I don't want to fucking die.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until I know I'm not gonna die. Like, they're talking like it's a Phoenix Wright case, like this will just be fucking whatever. But no, we fuck up, we die.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, it's wrong.
Footprints go right from the exit to A, back to the
You
exit.
said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
By her own words, she was nervous.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Means you got duped again, you fucking cunt.
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah. Let me see you
And
feel
the
pain, boy.
footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I remember it. The
I got it!
rec room window?
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Yeah.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where's the bottle of poison when it should have been? Yeah, where was it? The bottle of poison should have been. According to Section A of the shelf.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Okay.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
So, Sakura goes to
That can wasn't
the
there
room,
when she died.
goes to the chem lab,
How did she get poisoned?
gets the poison herself, knocks over a thing of
You're
poison,
right. We do
powder
need
across the
to
floor,
explain
someone her
that.
shoe, goes back to the room.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to
Where all the
confirm
shit
with everyone
happens.
here.
She downs the poison, blocks
It
the room
has
off.
to do with the protein can. After
Hina
Sakura's body was discovered,
knows about this.
Did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is
Grab
this
the
some
poison
kind of
bottle,
loaded question?
dropped the protein bottle there.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
I fucking love how flustered
You
Byakuya's
know
getting.
what I don't know.
Because you're a fucking dumbass. Because it was found on top of the glass. Oh, God.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
No, that's wrong.
I'm taking way too much pleasure in fucking over Byakuya.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it.
Yes.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Commit suicide.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Nah, bruh.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Altruism, motherfucker.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to
What? The
that,
fuck?
we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
Fucking call her by her name, dude.
What do you think, Makoto?
Got it herself. Luna took the poison. Luna got the poison from the rec room and brought it to the... Camelot brought it to the rec room. Blah. Had to have been
I got it!
Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. She's the pewter in her shoes. Another one of these fuckers. Now, if only I knew how to reload the gun.
You're a liar! What are you saying?
Actually, I can just check that. Okay, X is reload.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Ah, Christ!
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yeah, it did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Fucking say her name.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
Get poisoned for suicide.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yeah, she wanted all of us to survive.
It was me!
So she poisoned herself in front of the people who hated her.
Because I
To-
killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Yeah, she wanted to kill herself in front of the people who hated her in hopes that it would, like, bring the group together, I guess?
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Oh, God.
So you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Well, start flapping, sister.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Of course, Sakura wanted to create the locker room.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
There's a spider crawling along my mic.
A bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had
Getting hot in here.
the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Her hair gets
And the
way
more
more
I
purple
think
in
about
anything
it,
like
The more I realize
anything that
how
isn't this
unusual
portrait of
your
her.
actions were.
It's really disconcerting. Looks fucking neon almost.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Oh, Byakuya's so
everyone
smug
else
today. Your
was
glasses are all
focused on
fucking
Sakura,
off kilter and you're
quietly
sweating like a
placed the
bitch.
can on the ground.
Like the bitch you is.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Close your argument, motherfuckers. Alrighty. Head right down to Toko and run away. He comes out. Puts the magazine back upside down. See Sakura, passes out. Smashes her with that fucking thing. Then fucking Looney Tunes away, I guess. Reaches into her bag, pulls the C9. Takes it and fucking drops. That goes there.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. She found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
These all feel like rough drafts
Next to
almost.
her
Like
was
they
Hiro.
like the people's own storyboards sketching out their own fucking thing.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Because, like, yeah, they have the same style and everything, and, like, a good, decent amount of frenetic energy to them. It's just, they all look
Without
real
thinking,
rough.
He grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
Toego!
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
It wasn't me, it was Tokyo that killed her.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
I love how kind of condescending
magazine back
and, like,
upside down.
just like, she made one little mistake.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro,
Sakura could not catch
she
a break,
grabbed
even during her own
another
suicide.
and attacked her. This explains why there were
She got
two
fucking
wounds on
bopped
Sakura's
twice,
head.
had the murder framed on like 3 different people.
Assuming Sakura
They were just like,
really
eh, fuck
was
it.
dead this time, she set about
I will do this for
disposing
altruistic
of the
reasons, but
evidence.
go fuck yourselves.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
It wasn't a mixture, it just kind of was.
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who
Togo's
went to
fucking
all
hair.
that effort,
Just hanging out above everyone else like fucking Doctor Who. Or not Doctor Who. The fucking Who from Who, like Lindsay Lou Who.
Hina.
Like one of the Who's from Whoville, just up there hanging out.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? Makoto, how did you manage to...
Cause I'm fucking smart as fuck,
How were
dickbag.
you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
It's cause you're a fucking retarded piece of shit, you fuck ass.
Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I
Wait,
tell you?
by me being a
When you
sociopath,
dismiss
I'm...
other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
I'm becoming a real boy. Where am I sitting? Rank A, noise. I could be doing some shopping later.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
I could have punched a dead body,
yeah.
dog.
That's right.
You seriously forgot?
This case was weird.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway.
Like, it was
You
shorter
just
than the
gotta
others.
do
Like,
it.
a lot shorter.
Maybe you don't want to.
Or maybe or at least
but
it felt
please
shorter.
Grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
You're guilty of your own murder. Yay!
Okay.
Well, I know I can get punished. Fuck.
My entire existence!
What did you say? Come on.
Pride, I don't know.
What are you thinking?
Don't be mean!
What is this?
Oh. What? Hey, I didn't do shit, dude. I fucking... I was like, yo, I get it, dog.
You should have been the one to die. What?
Why is Genocide Jill fucking stuttering now?
What?
What is this?
Yes, please. Says brutality maybe. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... It's a suicide note. Suicide note? She went to a classroom? I need to break shit.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Man, Sakura. Bomb ass till the end. Yeah, fuck, yeah. Again, very little faith in myself. I kept flip-flopping, but it was one of them. I fucking got it. Even motive. I'm fucking happy.
But...
Hina, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'm literally 95% muscle. Even if they stab me, the scissors will just bounce right off.
Friends.
Plus, I'll get new fucking scissors. I'll get new fucking scars, dog. Well, that was her own mistake.
Why?
Your misunderstanding led to attempted murder.
Insane.
Sorry about that. Hit my glass off a fucking speaker I have here.
I won't forgive you. Why?
Like, yeah, I'm making jokes. This is really effective.
Hina.
Like, this is really well done.
Hina.
Like, yeah, it's anime as fuck, but still, it works really well. I like understand where Sakura was coming from with all this. I feel bad for her. I understand Hina's motivation. This all works.
Huh?
Like, really fucking well.
Some protein.
Hey, girl, I need to get these gains.
Please! Why? Why?
Now she'll never become the Fist of the North Star.
Why?
Hina. Hey, I fucking tried, man.
Why?
It's almost like somebody else we know.
Hey, hey! Hey!
Was he just gonna kill Hina?
What is this?
It's not wrong.
What are you saying?
In other words, yes, indeed.
Of course he fucking had the rest of it.
Of course. Yep.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad. It's true.
I love this fucking bear.
Unbelievable.
Bear's a jackass.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Filthy little.
Damn it. Boom, boom.
Kinda.
Phew. Shing.
And
What are you gonna do?
Yes, I'm gonna be reading this.
Hey, hey.
Not really. Just fucking read the goddamn thing, bear.
But hold on.
It's like killing another person, but directed inward.
enough already.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving
I don't even need to read it.
information
Okay.
to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
With how fucking ripped she is, she's still got a pretty decent fucking figure on her. Not that that matters, but still. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. Why are you just writing over your own writing? But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you...
You fuckers kept disappointing me.
As I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
I'm gonna shove Monokuma up the next Monokuma's ass.
To resist you.
That's great. That's fucking great.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I'm told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
Makoto!
Myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. That doesn't really work, because if you did demand murder, then murder implies somebody else. Oh, well. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Oh god, it's great.
No way!
It's fucking great.
Correct.
It's like fucking Chihiro. So yeah, also suck on that, fucking Byakuya.
However,
You shitlord.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. Oxford calm, motherfucker. I can't tell anyone my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through my actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else, no matter what. Just survive.
Oh, that's great. I fucking love this bear. He's such a shitbag.
What are you gonna do? Uh-oh.
What if it had gone that way? Like, Sakura was the black and so would it just, like, dump her dead body into the street?
Too bad.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Then Byakuya pipes up. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together. You guys have known each other for like a week.
You know? Well?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want? How strange. Hey!
Nah, brah. Fuck you, Byakuya.
Phew.
And how fucking well has that been going for you, bro? Wait, what?
Huh?
Naturally.
Wait, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
What the fuck? That's what you took away from all this? Just, these two did this big fucking thing that I couldn't understand. So fuck them. I'm taking my ball and going home.
It's all clear now.
They've been doing a pretty good job of it up till now, big bitch. Byakuya, does this mean? It's not like I like you or anything, Babaka. Everyone.
Hey,
Yeah.
the heck?
You want me to punish you guys?
Gonna punish a dead body. You're not gonna.
But
Wrong. Listen up. Yoo-hoo!
Oh? A special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Oh. Okay then. He found alter ego. I guess that's understandable, considering we jacked her into the network in the hidden room only he knows about. The fuck does that work? You.
Oh no!
How about that grilled goodness? I mean, not wrong. But, okay, fried chicken maybe, like some popcorn chicken. Get some of that shit up in there. I would love to get some popcorn chicken, but that shit is so fucking expensive.
but still. I'm gonna do my best.
Now that despair will seep in. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shouting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Yeah, his name was Spaulding. Shut the hell up! Yeah. It's getting kind of late. I can't scream like that anymore. And you killed him. I bet it's the beginning of the singularity.
Just as I thought.
Actually,
Oh, great. Because I'm the fucking bomb diggity, son. What?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, of course. He's like you, bitch.
yep. Phew. Hey,
I want to be able to help.
Oh, oh wow. Wait, is that seriously? Did he reprogram it to tell us to plug it into the network? Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Oh no, I guess he was just talking about straight up punishing it.
very nice.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well? Uh-huh.
Oh?
What?
The postscript, you say?
Yep.
Who PS's their suicide note?
Huh?
Hello.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the Mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is, the Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Too bad.
Well, locally dokily. Now we have something. Another little nugget to keep things moving forward.
You guys? Hmm. Too bad. Hmm?
What?
What?
Oh, there is. And let me just say this to the Mastermind. I'm not just gonna lay down and die. I'm gonna sit up and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well?
Peace.
Hmm.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. Why Egypt? What was that? What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. Mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
Who?
Hey.
The mastermind did something. To our bodies? To our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan to bomb at us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? It's not Battle Royale. The bomb explodes? Yeah, this ain't Battle Royale, kid. I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. Yeah, I've seen it in movies and stuff. That means it must be true. No, I feel just awful thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo. But
I'll get drunk.
Yes.
Hina must still feel responsible.
Not possible.
Well, you did.
Stop talking.
Sorry.
What?
No, 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 no! Huh?
Yeah.
What did you say?
What the heck?
Are they gonna fuck?
I see.
No, 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 no!
Oh, Jill and Toko. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. It was more like halfway. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Come on, where's the stinger? I really gotta use the bathroom.
This is a school announcement. As such, soon the doors to the... Okay, then.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Hi.
Yes, it's me.
How'd you get in here?
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Time unknown. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
Whew.
was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
The fuck I don't. What time is it?
correct.
It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's not time unknown anymore. Boom, there we go. And what's up, girl? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
What's your favor?
So,
Just for reference, it's 9:30 here. I have horrible insomnia. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. What?
goodbye.
Okay then. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alright then, to the data center. I guess I can't fucking warp there. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the day center on the 4th floor. Okay. So I don't port there, I just port there. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Hello? Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, well, I just...
Hey!
Did Kyoko just try to kill me?
Unbelievable.
Well, I have been known to sleepwalk, sir. No, nothing like that. Why, you're a robot.
Just a second.
Kyoko.
You too? You guys?
It's true.
What?
Hey,
I have no idea what's going on anymore. I'm so fucking tired.
shall we go?
It's 3 in the goddamn morning. Okay. Yes, dear. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
Fucking... Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing? What's the point of all that? figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again and whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Okay.
Watch out for her.
And we're done. We're halfway there. To be continued. And it will be continued in the next episode of this fucking thing. Thank y'all for joining me, though. Until next time, I'm dead. See you guys later.
Excuse me while I whip this out.